Today we're going to test on this Weber Genesis older model with the knobs on the side whether or not changing out the regulator from the standard 1 psi low pressure regulator that comes with the unit, this guy right here, to the not recommended adjustable high pressure regulator here. Here you can see there's even a warning, says do not use with 11-inch water column systems. But I think if we're careful with this knob, we may be able to reach 700 degrees instead of the 500 to 550 degrees that seems to be the maximum temperature with the low pressure standard stock regulator. So let's start the test and see whether or not this works. So the first thing you need to do with these high pressure regulators is just basically turn the gas on to your unit, make sure that's off all the way. Then we're going to turn this and just crack it to get the gas floating a little bit. I'm going to open this hood up for safety so we don't get any gas pressure buildup, which we wouldn't want to have in a confined space like that if we open that too much. Then I'm going to turn one of these knobs on, and I can hear now the gas flowing inside of there. So I'm going to turn it down until I can barely hear it, which means the flow should be similar to the low pressure regulator. And it's lit. Now turn on the other burners, and it's going now, already up to 200 degrees in 38 seconds. Another thought while we're doing this experiment is this is a stainless steel grill, so if you have one that's got black enamel on it or something like that, and you start to maintain temperatures over 700 degrees, if this does work out, it might do damage to your grill. I'm sure this would void the warranty on your grill also, so keep that in mind. Again, my goal is that I just want this thing to run at 700 degrees so I can sear steak. I'll probably run it off the low pressure regulator when I'm doing anything but steak, just so I have better temperature control. I would also imagine that using a high pressure regulator like this, even if it is set pretty low, puts more stress on the individual valves. So that's another consideration here. But as far as I can tell, this thing's getting really hot really quick. It's already at 300 degrees now, 1 minute and 34 seconds. So it's pumping. Check back shortly. We are now at 7 minutes and 20 seconds at 525 degrees and rising. 8 minutes and 45 seconds approaching. We're now at 575 degrees. Higher than it's ever been on its own on the low pressure regulator, and rising. 12 minutes 30 seconds. Temperature now 700 degrees and rising. I think we'll call this test quits at 750. That's as high as my dial goes. 400 Celsius. Or 15 minutes, whichever comes first. Well, we're at 15 minutes and 21 seconds. Temperature now 725, maybe 735. Seems the needle's stuck there. I don't know if my gauge will go any higher, but not taking the risk right now, and I'm gonna say that's the maximum temperature. Probably could hit 750, but this is my first time doing this, so I think we're gonna call it quits for this experiment and call it a success for now. Now I'm gonna open this grill up and see what is inside of this hell inferno. And yep, even with all the lava rocks in between those flavor grits, it's like the fire of hell in there. So that's a good steak searing temperature. Shutting down unit now, sir. Damn! These coals are glowing red. Those are lava rocks in between the flavor grates, by the way, which I feel creates a more uniform cooking area. Holy shit. Shut down dials 1 through 3.